perguntas bem, mas eu não te consigo responder agora, ok? Eu tenho isto aqui para... É muita informação para para o meu processador, ok? Mas não te digo certeza, ok? Olha lá, mas estou a procurar aqui.
Hi guys, just a quick look at the Superstar 3900 Black. It's a model from the early 90s, I believe, late 80s possibly. This is a very early version that hasn't got a pull underneath the SWR calibrate knob. When it had a pull, when you pull that knob out, it was like an audio filter, some kind of audio filter. I can't remember what it was for. The Superstar 3900 Echo has it as well. Also, this is exactly the same as the Echo, apart from it has 3 blocks of 40 and then another 3 blocks of 40 on this band switch. As the Superstar 3900 Echo has a 6-position switch like the later Superstar 3900s. Okay, so this radio goes from 25.615 up to 20, let's just double check on this, 28.755. But this model is completely standard apart from one modification, which is this here, this is actually 3 alpha mid block, because one of the alpha channels, because it's got a 10 kc jump on it on the channel 9 switch. Now the channel 9 switch isn't really much good for anything anyway, so it's quite a worthy sort of addition, but otherwise it's pretty much standard. Noise blanker, automatic noise limiter, works very well, as it does on all these radios. I believe the PCB is very similar to the Cobra 148 GTL DX in that it's an extended version with another 3 banks on it. This radio is in fairly good condition. It has some of the little marks you can see there from age. These black radios with this sort of satin finish, they do have a bit of the silk printing stays on them, but they tend to be, the black tends to get marked a little bit easier than the silver, but it's not in bad condition at all, really. The cases were aftermarket cases I painted myself. They came grey, like a primer grey, and I can see a bit of knocked off paint there. They're a very good fit, almost perfect fit, I should say. It's got this typical lipped bezel there that the Superstar had, the early Superstars had. A little S-meter there, pretty standard S-meter with the sort of dim incandescent lamp behind it. That's it. So I say it goes sort of from triple low up to like double high with a band switch, and it's got a standard SWR meter. Let's just go to a channel. So if we go to the test channel, let's have a look. So we're on mid, high, double high. Yeah, so this is mid block, channel 20 mid block. So let's just have a quick look how much power we're doing. So on the reflected power, I'll put it on to FM actually. I'll put it on the reflected power here. Just focus on that. So nothing reflected. So the SWR is very good on this. The standing wave ratio is very good on my antenna for mid block. It's the only block I can use in the UK. I think that's about the only 2 blocks that you can use on these radios. So just a quick power test. I'll just show the SWR meter. It's quite interesting on this radio. So you key up, you calibrate it to the end there, which you already calibrated a little bit more, perhaps just knock it up to the end of that mark there, and then you go to SWR. It tells you the SWR, which I say is it's virtually nothing. It's a very good balanced antenna, what I'm using at the moment. Okay, so let's have a look at the power then. So we're on 20 mid block on FM. So let's put it on 20 watts forward power. Okay, so this is FM 20 mid block. So it's doing about 5.5, 6 watts, something like that. Okay, AM. Okay. So I've just pulled the PEP monitor out. So about 5-6 watts. No, about 7 actually. 7 watts Deadco. To about 14. Audio. Yes, about 14 watts on that. Okay, so 7 to 14 watts on the AM. And then we've got USB. Let's go to USB. Okay, keep the PEP in. About 12 watts. On LSB should be the same, but this radio does about 14 watts on LSB, does a little bit more on LSB, virtually nothing on CW. I can't measure CW very well with this meter, but it does a little bit more on lower sideband. I believe it's got something to do with one of the pots on the finals. I'm not sure, I'm not a radio technician, so I believe it's something to do with the way it's set up inside. It might be a fault, I'm not sure, but it's doing a little bit more on LSB. I don't really transmit on it anyway. Okay, so let's just have a look at the current draw. So the current draw will be, we're on FM now. So FM, let's say, takes about an amp. Yeah, an amp and a half, and then running takes about 0.34 of an amp. And full power, let's try LSB. Full swing. Yes, about 2.6 amps total. Full blast, so it's not particularly a thirsty radio. Yeah, so it's I think they look quite nice. So it's just a very early version of the Superstar 3900, sort of a modded, bit better version, bit more frequency extension of the Cobra 148 GTL-DX, and with the black front, they're quite rare. I mean, you see them pop up on eBay. They're not the rarest radio in the world, but I'm actually prefer Cybernet radios in black, but this is a Uniden radio, or Uniden, how you want to pronounce it. Okay, so let's just have a little listen there, see what's going on. Got something coming over now. There's a bit of skip. It's a surprisingly good receiver, to be honest. Very good receiver. The audio is nice smooth audio. Good noise blanker stroke unabated noise limiter on AM. The signal meter's a little bit lazy on this, but I've had my fingers inside it trying to turn the pot up and get it so it's not constantly swinging over to the 30 plus on anything. So it's quite an accurate meter, to be honest. It's a little bit lazy, if anything. So yes, okay, so it does work quite nicely, to be honest. It transmits nice, the audio is very clean on it. Let's try let's have a little bit of a listen on the audio, shall we? So let's just pop the receiver on here. Let's go to 27.205. Receiver, switch it to FM. I might put the attenuators on, just to back it off a little bit. Okay, so let's get to that frequency. Audio. Check. Audio. Check. Audio. Okay. It's quite good. I've got the microphone I'm using at the moment is this Palmer microphone. It's a bit of a 90s classic, I should say. Very nice condition. It's actually a power mic. Got the turned up to about 5, about halfway. You don't need a lot of help with the audio. It's quite a nice radio, quite a nice mic.